around the Department of Defense. This is your daily news brief.
Keeping up with the Joneses. I'm Mark Weeks. The top U.S. general said there are 5 challenges that must be looked at when planning for personnel and resources in the country's defense.
We looked at China, Russia, Korea, and Iran as the 4 state actors that pose the greatest challenge. And then the steady challenge that we've had now for many years, violent extremism. Clearly, as we do our planning, we also think about the unexpected as well as those 5 challenges.
And there are 2 countries whose military capabilities must be matched on land, sea, air, space, and cyber.
2 state actors that really represented great power competition, that being China and Russia. It doesn't necessarily equate to a Cold War. Competition doesn't have to be conflict. We have 2 states now that can challenge our ability to project power and challenge us in all 5 domains.
The general said Russia and China are developing combat capabilities in space and cyberspace, and the United States has to defend these areas. As the North Atlantic Treaty Organization's largest joint training exercise comes to a close, the U.S. Admiral in charge of Trident Juncture thanked those who trained together during the past 2 weeks.
I just wanted to come here and thank each and every one of you for your efforts, for your stellar performance, for your dedication to the alliance and the security of all our great nations that made up the NATO alliance for the last 70 years.
Approximately 50,000 troops, 10,000 vehicles, 65 ships, and 250 aircraft from 31 NATO allies and partner nations have been training together in Norway since October 27th. The Alaska Air National Guard is helping the Drug Enforcement Administration with the war on drugs.
Drug Take Back is a DEA initiative that happens twice a year, and basically it's just a collection of unused and expired medications from individuals statewide. So this is a statewide effort, and the idea is that if there aren't unused prescriptions left in medicine cabinets, they won't be abused.
The Air Guard assisted the DEA by transporting prescription drugs to Spokane, Washington for incineration.
In this state, DEA doesn't have a place to incinerate the drugs. The stars aligned to enable an already traveling plane on a training mission to load up the 4,000 pounds of drugs and get them out of the state.
That's your DoD News Brief. I'm Mark Weeks. For more stories about your military, go to defense.gov.